Is it possible to know God? Is it possible to know what He's like? How would we know? What would it be like to meet Him? It seems to me that the busyness of life often keeps us from these questions, and even our pragmatic approach to life in the United States often pulls us away from questions like these, thinking perhaps they aren't very relevant to life. And yet, I can't imagine something that is more relevant to life. Of course, the question of who God is and what it would be like to meet Him is essential when we think of what happens after death, and the question of what will happen. And if I do meet God, will I be prepared? Will that be a good thing or not? But I'm also convinced that it has a huge impact on how I live day to day. I invite you to explore these questions as we embark on a search for God together. What we're going to do is, over 4 weeks, explore images that the Bible presents of God and what He's like. You don't have to believe that the Bible is true. Just accept it for what it is. One of the most respected, well-read, longest-lasting accounts of God and belief in God that exists in the entire world. And so just accept it for that and see what it says. As we look at these images together, we'll have conversation around dinner, and it will be casual. All questions are fair game. And in fact, questions are a critical part of this process, as none of us really has, I think, a strong handle on all the facets of God. We will look at 4 together that the Bible presents. One is a dangerous God, and the question of, is God safe? And if not, what is it like? And am I in trouble? The second image that we'll look at is a God who cries, a God who understands the difficulties that we often face in life. And then we'll look at a God who loves a mystery. And finally, an unlimited God with a limited patience. Invite you to come, bring along friends, colleagues, and explore these images of God as we have a light supper together. Consider this image and then conversation around the tables. I'm convinced that there is no better way to spend our time than to seek to know God more. I'm convinced that we can know Him, although we'll never know Him fully. But there is tremendous payoff as we together explore Him. So I invite you to come to the 4 sessions of Searching for God.